Good evening, everyone. It's your man PSTOCK. This is iHipHopTV one-on-one. We have another great show tonight. We have a great artist coming in. Change of pace for those of you to follow and know, and our subscribers. You know, this is a vocalist. You know, she comes in with the smooth R&B, the smooth sound. You know, right up there in the mainstream line with the sounding like, you know, anybody that's out there making it happen in the music business, but she got her own style, and it's great. It's gonna see this. You know, she's down. Big shout out to Dark Diva, Aladdin 19 holding it down. You know, make it happen. Big shout out to 2K Kent. You know, Frank Stickums, as well as Young NAZ. You know, Puma, Young Eagle. Great way to show up for the awards show and the Escape from Reality show. Making it happen, you know. But tonight we got VSkye out of ATL making it happen. But check it out. This video, this is a hot single, Down. Check it out.
Boy, you always on my mind. I just need you right beside me. Think about you all the time. Came a long way just to find you. Don't get tired of the lies.
VSkye, everybody. So, VSkye, what's happening? Let our viewers know. Tell our viewers about yourself. You know, and you know how long you've been making music.
Well, I've actually been making music for going on 3 years now. I've been singing since I was for as long as I can remember, honestly. And yeah, I'm so excited for y'all to hear my music. I'm so excited for you to see the video Down. That video is actually just dropped, I believe, a month ago, if not close to a month ago. So yeah.
So Down. So is that off your first LP? Is that your first really mainstream record that you put out there for the public?
No, I actually have another one right before that. It's called The Evil.
The Evil.
Yeah, I dropped that one at the end of last year in October. So I've just started dropping my own music. I've done collabs with other people for a little bit now, but as far as putting out my own music, it's been probably, I want to say 6-7 months.
Okay, 6 or 7 months. You just so you coming in hard. So how's the reception been? I know you said you performed at the Escape from Reality tour. You know, was that your first performance, or have you been performing out there for a while?
No, I've been performing out there for a while. I just started doing shows starting January of this year. So I've been pretty booked. As soon as I do one show, I get booked for a couple of other ones as well. So it's been a blessing.
Right. So since you sing, are there, when you do a lot of these shows, are you finding yourself as the only singer, or is there other singers? Because it seems like there's not a lot to focus on just being a vocalist at this stage.
Right. There are some other singers. I won't say there's a lot. Being that I am in Atlanta, there's a lot more rappers than there are singers.
Yeah.
So you do find more rappers than you do singers, but every once in a while I'll find a really good list. Yeah,
and I find that odd, because you say there's more rappers, you know, more people rapping, and that's true. But you know, before it was vocalist singers came from the South. A lot of singing now then evolved into that. So how's production? How do you go about, you know, getting your production, and who was an inspiration to you to sing, or is there somebody you look at and you're inspired by their music?
Okay. Well, the artist that actually got me into singing, um, started singing, learned how to sing. So she's definitely the first person that caught my attention vocally. I kind of just watched her do what she did and learned how to sing that way. Um, and as far as production, I have a couple producers that I work with, and they all have their own studios, so I record with them.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's big. That's big. So coming up, so are you planning on working? So this is down as is there a video to your other record?
There is a video to my other record, yes.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's you dropped that at the beginning of the year. So how's that going? Has that been getting you booked more with your videos playing? You know, if your videos been getting a lot of circulation, creating some buzz. You know, you said you're staying booked, so I mean,
Yeah, my The Evil video got quite a bit of views. I think like a little over 500 views. My Down video is still working its way up there. It's still pretty fresh.
right.
Um, and
Your mic went out on us. Your mic went out. I couldn't hear you.
there's a couple difference between both singles dropping.
Right.
So it kind of lost a little traction that it had at the beginning, but it's gonna get there. Those songs are actually part of a project that I'm working on, and hopefully it will drop, God willing, in October.
In October. Okay. Got it mapped out. So tell us about your creative process. You know, like what inspires you to do your records, and are there collabs that's going to be on your new project, or what's going on?
The guys songs is pretty much my life. So I'm singing the songs that I write about, or the songs that I jump on from writers that writers give to me, are all songs that relate to my life in one way or another, or things that I've actually been through or dealt with. So I'm putting my emotions and my feelings and my into these tracks for everybody to hear, because I know I'm not the only one that goes through these things as well. And on my project, I believe the only collab I have on that is actually things and right. So he's actually the only feature project. Everything. So.
Yeah, your mic's chopping up pretty bad. I don't know what if there's somebody calling you, blowing you up.
No, not at all.
That's what usually I make it jump around a little bit, a little choppy. It's going in and out.
How about now? Is it a little
Yeah,
better?
it's cool. It starts off good and then kind of goes choppy, but yeah.
Okay, I'm not disturbed, so
Okay.
nobody's
Oh,
nobody's
nobody's calling. All right. So when you moved up, so your jump to Atlanta, you know, a big difference. Your jump was mainly for the music reason, you know, because versus being in Orlando.
Yes, it was mainly for the music reason. Also, I had just gotten out of abusive relationship, which is actually what The Evil is about.
Okay.
And the video is also giving you that I've been through in that relationship as well. But I had just gotten out of an abusive relationship, and I needed pretty much like I didn't have a place to stay in Orlando anymore, so I had to
Relocate.
move.
Understandable.
Yep.
Understandable. Glad you're safe. Glad you're safe. So you out of that relationship because you're making it happen because your music, you know, it looks like you got something to say in an interesting, you know, and you're going to be putting it out there through your music, very interesting way. How is your YouTube? Well, not YouTube, but internet marketing been going? You know, you get a lot of reception on IG. You know, a lot of requests.
Yes, I do. I try to do a lot of TikTok videos to promote my music.
Okay.
So I make like my own, I guess, little edits with the songs in it as well. And I perform quite a bit, even unreleased music as well. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I also do have a show tomorrow for act. It's it's to win iHeartRadio play.
iHeartRadio. Okay.
So, yeah. So it's been
So that's good. You moved to Atlanta and now you staying busy, you know,
for
and
sure.
flip it into dollars. You know that's what's up. You know, and move on. You know, you're in ATL. You know, it's going to happen in the music, especially you're singing. So I imagine a lot of the rappers want you to sing on their track, sing hooks and everything on their track. So
Or I do get a lot of people wanting to collab, and I love to collab. I really just like making music in general. So as long as I rock with the artist and I rock with the music, I don't mind jumping on a collab or jumping on a feature.
jump on the feature. So if you could, is there anyone out there that you really would like to work with?
Anyone out there that I would really like to work with? Chris Brown, if I could one day work with.
See Breezy, huh?
For sure, Steve Breezy. I would say Michael Jackson if he was still alive.
Yeah.
But maybe I could have something in his
Like,
boat.
yeah. So, well, and making your music. Well, what lane do you see your music in? What genre? You see yourself as R&B, mainstream pop, or you're not gonna be tied to any genre?
I kind of don't want to be tied to just any genre because I love all different types of genres of music. I don't listen to just one genre. So I pull inspiration from a little bit of everything that I do listen to as well, whether it be ad-libs or the vocals, how they went about it on the track. So I wouldn't be able to just stick with one lane. I feel like even now, like the stuff that I have a little bit of R&B, I have a little bit of pop. Eventually, I want to be able to make sing in Spanish
Okay.
and do things like reggae track, dance hall, all types of things. Like I want to be able to do everything.
Yeah. That's good. You should incorporate that in some of your songs. Throw in some of that. Throw in some Spanish in there and some lingo in there to carry it in there. You know, I mean, just like the rappers, you know, they bring it in there. You know, so let's bring it in and make that happen. That would be slick. You know, because it's going to be interesting. You know, I want to hear more. You know, I mean, that's the video I had a chance to check out, and I listened to it a few times, so I want to hear more. I like it. That one does, like I said, have the mainstream feel to it down, so it's something that you could hear playing on the radios now in rotation and everything. Are you getting any airtime or any stream? Are you streaming on Spotify or anything? You getting any streams?
I am. I'm streaming on Spotify, Apple Music, pretty much all streaming platforms. I've gotten more streams on Apple Music than I have on Spotify.
Okay.
For the most part, yeah.
Okay, that's big. So you know you got to stay on top of it because that's where you get your checks from, right? You get your streaming in there. So
all-time plays on Apple Music. That was just Apple Music alone, but that was for both my singles, and I only have 2 singles that I have out. So
yeah, that's big. So keep it going. I like to hear that.
for sure.
You know, so let all our viewers know all your platforms and where can they find you and follow you and get your music.
Okay, where you guys can follow me on all social media platforms at VSkye official. That's VSkye official, SKYE official, and all my music is on all streaming platforms as well, and it's under VSkye, so that's VSKYE.
VSkye, that's it. So why VSkye? Why is it? I know your first name, you know, by the thing. So why VSkye? I just, the moniker. Why'd you come up with that?
Right. So when I was coming up with a stage name, I never really had a nickname before, so it was kind of hard for me. It was actually the first studio I ever went to in Florida before I moved out here. One of the artists there was helping me come up with a name, and he actually came up with the Skye part. And I wanted it to be different, so I added the E on the end of Skye. And then the V just stands for my first name.
Yeah.
So it just kind of stuck, and I've been rocking with it since I came out here, and that's how I started that's how I started introducing myself, and it kind of just stuck. It rocks. I mean, it goes with me, and when I tell people that's what my name is, they're like, "Oh, I can see that." Like, okay.
VSkye. Yeah, that works, and it's cool. It's nice and especially for social media purposes, it's nice and short and to the point, and it's you, and it represents, it's representing you. You know what's going on. So what do we got going forward coming from you? Where can people in Atlanta catch you performing? If you're going to be performing, where is that going to be? Let everybody know, and shout out who you want to shout out there. Who you got to shout out? I know you made that move. You jumped the music and ATL. They opening their arms and you blowing the doors off. So what's happening? Shout them out.
Well, I have a show tomorrow. You can get tickets on that by clicking the link in my bio on Instagram. But that is a competition for the iHeartRadio play. It's gonna be at Access Replay on Krog Street in Atlanta. So if you want to pull up, definitely, I would love the support. As well, I do have a show on Sunday. I'm not exactly sure what the location is. I do know it's in Lithonia, but again, that flyer will be posted on my Instagram as well. So stay tuned. Do come and follow me. What was the rest of the question?
No, I know I hit you with a couple of them. No, I was like, what's next? VSkye, and you mentioned the show, so your project being done in October, so okay. Now that you're doing music and you're really getting into it and moving forward, what do you enjoy most about being a recording artist?
Okay. Well, I also forgot to say this. I also do have a single or a feature that I just had dropped with my great friend I Am. It's called Best of You. We just dropped it, so definitely check that out. We're working on a video this month, I believe, and hopefully with plans to drop it next month. So stay tuned for that. We also have a challenge for that for all couples, where you post a video pretty much showing the person that is your other half, the peanut butter to your jelly type vibe, okay. And it's a cash prize for that as well, $100 cash prize for that. So make sure y'all check that out. As far as music, my album coming is going to be in October. I'm planning for it to be October. I'm finishing up some songs right now. Already have the cover and everything. This is actually one of my merch shirts too for that album.
Yeah, promote your merch. What you doing? Promote your merch.
Yeah, listen. This is one of my merch shirts. I actually made it last year. I make them myself. This is one of the pictures from the photo shoot for my cover. And I got kind of impatient and decided to sell merch. So this merch has already been selling. I think I pretty much sold them all, if not almost all of them. But of course, I can always restock if need be. But yeah, so it's gonna be it's gonna be dropped in not Halloween, but in October because of the vibe. I am in a straight jacket. It's kind of a crazy scene. Yeah, and it's called Property of the Mind, which is pretty much just. The album is going to be a compilation of songs that pretty much tell a story of a relationship that's gone wrong. Wow. Whether it's toxic, all toxic pretty much. But it's all stuff that people can relate to. And Property of the Mind is pretty much just meaning the kind of state of mind I was in after dealing with all of these situations and the relationships, how it kind of made me feel, like the person made me feel crazy. Right. So that's kind of where the straight jacket part comes in. So it's going to be definitely very dope. I have a lot of things planned with that. Videos as well.
That's going to be good. Especially for the ladies, need to get out there and follow and listen and hear these, because I know you're sending messages to them about that with the Property of the Mind.
Yes, especially with my The Evil video. That one's definitely going to hit home for a lot of people if you've been in an abusive relationship, because it's not rated X or rated R, not rated X, rated R. It's not rated R or anything. I didn't go to the extreme as I wanted to with the video. I did very light, but you can kind of tell the story, the message behind it.
Right.
So it's definitely something I want the ladies to listen to, or even men if you're dealing with it, because men deal with abusive relationships, but they just defeat.
You're absolutely correct. Men do go through it and deal with it, and a lot of times when they go through it and deal with it, they take it out on their female partners. So, in harder ways, No, it's rough. for
sure.
them and for for young, but it, there's a lot more outlets today than there were in the past, like with the music and everything, where you can do your own. Are you going to stay independent? Is that your goal, to just do your music
I,
independently the way you want and sell and push the envelope?
that, that is definitely my goal. I knew as a kid I always wanted to get signed, but as I've gotten older and kind of learned a little bit more about it, I'm definitely leaning towards the more staying independent. Um, Only because I'm very overprotective with my music because I know what I want to say to people and I have so much to
Right,
say that I know can help other people as well. And I don't want to give somebody too much power to change that.
right.
Because especially with now the industry, like I said, rap is pretty much taken over. When I first moved out here, nobody even questioned if I was a singer. It's like, oh, you rap?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Rap? Do music? Where's about the singing? Like nobody sings anymore.
That's true. In
Um,
Atlanta, I'm surprised the people are singing out there, but that's what I said. That's a wide open lane that you can step in. You
right.
just gotta sit out there and hit. You say you write your own music, and you do take submissions from writers if you like the song, if it's something you relate to. So
For
you
sure.
just gotta work on it and get that hit. Whether to transcend everything internationally, through all genres, all cultures. It's just one of those hit records, those songs that transcend, and it send you on your way. That's all you need is that one, and you're on your way. You're off to a good start. I like the records. I'm gonna go and check Evil. I'm gonna be following our hip hop. We're gonna be following now, so we're gonna be monitoring the progress because I like that R&B and coming in with the singing. That's what I grew up on and doing, but then went right into hip hop. That's
And
easy, but
no,
I
it's no more out there. Like hip hop music doesn't really showcase love the way R&B does.
yeah,
And that's really what the world needs right now is love. People need music that they can cry to. People need music that they can feel and understand because all the music that we grew up listening to were those things. Like I grew up with my mom in the car crying to half these R&B songs
yes,
that used to hit and still do to this day. And there's not music out right now that's like that really. I mean, there's dope R&B artists, don't get me wrong, but definitely not like how it was growing up.
right, and that
So I just want to bring that back.
and that's big. So we're gonna have you up. Good find Diva. Diva, every time she's in the ATL, she's gonna keep you working. Keep you performing, keep you up to date. We're definitely gonna follow you and check you out. And hit us up. So feature your videos on Freestyle Fridays. And come in there because I like that change up. There's not a lot. There's not a lot of singers. There's a few singers that comes through, and then there's some that try to go back and forth. You got to focus on one first, and then get in and then play around with the other one. So and make it happen. But you're straight singing. You're not held to any genre. So I'm excited. I want to hear more. I want to hear that pop. I want to hear everything you got to do. That's moving forward because, like you said, we need that vibe. That's the vibe that people need. Especially and the Generation Xers definitely need that. The millennials, they need it because they losing it. Keep real music.
Into right now is toxic.
Yes,
Everything they're listening to right now is toxic.
everything, everything.
There is no love that no one knows really what love is anymore because nobody's singing about it. Nobody's making music about it, and if they are, you don't hear it. It's not the stuff that's on the radio.
Yeah. They're conditioning. It's a conditioning in a sense, but for what? To be cold, callous people that don't have no humanity left inside you for anything or no feelings. That's what it seems like. It's creating. I agree with you. But VSkye, thanks for coming through. Definitely, when you're ready to drop or come or anything else, come back and holler at us. Let us know. You know how to reach PSTOCK now. So we definitely want to keep the R&B flavor going. I'm so glad that you came through and has blessed them with it, and blessed us with it. So again, shout out all your people. You know, let them know VSkye was here.
All right, so I want to shout out Drew Got the Sauce. He is my producer. He is the one that produced down and wrote down as well. Shout out to my producer Drew Got the Sauce. Shout out to the producer of The Evil, which is Durage Global. Pretty much a shout out to all my supporters, fans, family members. I love you all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Thank y'all so much for hearing my story out. And I hope y'all continue to rock with me because it's only going up from here, I promise.
Right. VSkye, thanks for coming through.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Peace. You're good.
Boy, you always on my mind. I just need you right beside me. Think about you all the time. Came a long way just to find you. Don't get tired of the lies. Lame hoes here. Let's not waste no time. Cause true love's over here. Let me on my back. Run your fingers through my hair. Now tongue between my thighs. Boy, you know I love it there now. Hope it's clear now, how I feel now. True love takes time, that's what I need right now. I really need somebody, tell me that somebody. I really need somebody, tell me that somebody. I really need somebody, tell me that somebody. I'm coming back for good this time. I ain't playing no games. I'm just trying to see if my little baby feels the same. Them girls can do it like me. I'm a pro baby. You know on the road I be doing shows. I be going down on the low baby. Are you down, 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 down? Are you down, 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 down? Are you down, down, down? Are you down? I done came around, why you playing now? You supposed up, why you going down? It's going down, I hope you ain't tryna play around. Just tell me now if I'm sinking, will you let me drown? Don't let me drown. Yeah, you working with a bad nigga, spend a lot of cabbage. I'm back there, you and me like a package, I promise. While you keep on being you, I'll be with someone else. You damn the babe. You know you holler about me, but think about you daily. Hope you think about me.
iHipHopTV.
Aluddin 19, what up, what up, follow that. That's ALUDDIN 19. Shout out to PSTOCK and Atlanta 19, man. Check out iHipHopTV.com.
PSTOCK is on. This is your man PSTOCK, the host of iHipHopTV. Hey, this is PSTOCK. You know, that's great. VSkye, everybody. That's hot. You know, I mean, you gotta look out for that. R&B, twist, new artists, new music, the iHipHopTV making it happen. She's doing her thing, you know. So definitely tune in to iHipHopTV on YouTube every Friday night. Check out Aluddin 19 Freestyle Fridays. You don't want to miss it. Check out the smooth freestyles. You know, drop a freestyle on us. Hit up Dark Diva. Hit me up. You know, drop the freestyle. They welcome. You know, come on through. You know, and make it happen. You know, definitely. You know, definitely follow us on YouTube, on all platforms. Hashtag iHipHopTV, hashtag Aladdin19. You know, hit us up. We always there. Go to iHipHopTV.com. Check it out. Everything's right there. Even a link to iHipHopTV1.com. Get over and check out the network. Everything going on over there. You know, everything. You got the Jackson Family Foundation. You got 420 channel. You got some lifestyle. You know, you got some cooking. You know, you got some cooking on the 420 channel. You know what you're cooking with. Right? But, you know, it's all good. Check it out. Hit it up. It's fun. It's a lot of good entertaining, you know, content to view. You know, iHipHop TV got a little bit of everything. You know, again, big shout out to Lex Luger, you know, going into the Recording Academy, you know, being nominated out of Memphis. You know, that's big. You know, making it happen. Hood Idol, South State Connected, doing it all. Lex Luger. You know, definitely a big shout out to everybody. A lot of stuff going on the Gulf Coast. If you're down there taking a vacation this summer, check it out. Always something to get into, always something to see. But to get into it, check it out. You know, again, this is PSTOCK. It's iHipHopTV 1-on-1. Peace.